So, I was going to start the next part with the next part, but as I got close, Aloy said that I was supposed to meet someone down by the camp.
Thinking of Itamen in Meridian makes me
So I'm
homesick.
guessing that's you?
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
I don't think that's right. I said some. Let me see if I can like do it again. See if I can trigger the voice line again. So I don't remember. This is infuriating, by the way, having this memory issues. No? Not gonna trigger again? Oh, of course you're not gonna fucking let me know again. You know, let's do this one and then go back. Like I mentioned, I am thinking about like going back to like longer videos again. So,
Fight or run?
run. Once I know which direction to run. Don't have shit spawning close to a fucking fast travel point. I mean, at this point, I'm not surprised. This developer is completely fucking incompetent. But, god fucking damn it. Jesus Christ. Common sense. Make a safe spot around fast travel areas. I also probably should have taken a little bit of time and farmed up some healing stuff. So right now I kind of only have potions that I've nabbed from someone. And that's not gonna take me far. Unfortunately. At ease. You the twat. Yeah, you look like a
Are you
twat.
Galiv? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
You're a fucking medic.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Fuck yeah, I
We
would.
just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Alright. So. Of course, there's no quick way to get there. Alright. Yeah, why the fuck not? Here. Itchy nose. Oh, there's a lot of shit out here, man.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Is that a healing? No, it's not. Fuck. Like, I've learned that like red flowers is occasionally healing. But of course they made sure to put a lot of other red flowers in there as well that isn't. And they made those a lot more common. There we go.
For later.
Create a distraction for me, will you, sweetheart? It's a shit distraction. Ow. You're an awful distraction. They put a fucking bonfire down here. Alright. If you fucking say so. Well, not healing flowers. I know what the fuck those things are for. They probably make like fire arrows or something.
The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me.
Thunderjaw. What is a Thunderjaw again? Is that a Thunderjaw? That's a big boy. I can't fucking track it. Or identify or anything. My thing is completely useless right now. Ooh, metal flower. Again, don't know what the fuck they're for, but...
Such strange artifacts.
Watcher. Let's see here. I am good on arrows. I really need to upgrade that thing. It's the most unreliable bow I've ever fucking dealt with, but Ah, it's a Thunderjaw. Information on you. Overall, they're strong to electric, which makes sense. It's called a fucking Thunderjaw. Well, YOLO.
Ready or not.
Shit. I would like to try to take its tail. And that's why I would like to try to take its tail. Hopefully it can't break this rock. Hey, tail. Ah. Try to tail whip me now, you sack of shit. Bet you will. Come on. Oh, there's another way around this rock. Shit.
Walks with me.
Oh, come on. Hey. Did I get what I needed? Apparently, yes, I did. Well, let me loot for like 7 fucking months. I don't know if I need any of this crap, but... I think I've looted everything off worth. I know, I'm a sweetheart like that. see. There you
Have
are,
your
you
machine
shit.
part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
I don't fucking
Better than
know.
not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
It's night. It should be cold here. It's a desert. Cold at night, scorching during the day.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Yes?
That's enough excitement for my rest day.
Alright.
Thank you. Again. For giving
Alright.
her a better chance.
No, but alright. 17 minutes. Okay, so I'll just go into the fucking thing. I don't think I can fast travel to this though. No, I can't. So I need to remember how the hell I got down there.
Glance up at the citadel. I remember that Itaman's gone.
It's kind of annoying. But there we go. At least we've done something useful, right? Feel like I cut the toenails of a cancer patient, but you know, it's something. Didn't do much for the survivability now, did it? Okay. I don't know why that happened, but I guess we're doing this. Well, now you latch on. Come on. Alright, well.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. See, by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Going to assume it's too much to ask for someone thinking that it's just a fart, isn't it?
Welcome to Project Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
Fuck that.
Selection of beverages and snacks are available.
And all heavily expired.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of it.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yarp. So I guess my nuke theory, build bunch of bunkers and nuke everything, kind of went out the window. The last new.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it! What is this place? Tomb?
Hello? We couldn't get the ladders working properly? You gotta be shitting me.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing. We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right.
Where are you at?
I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Play children's games.
Only works when it wants to. What the fuck?
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of bullshit down here.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
So, I have a problem with that. Like, everything, like, makes sense. Like, they, stored seeds. We already have that seed storage on, like, Svalbard or some shit, right? And, like, just human embryos, fertilized eggs in test tubes. Like, in my head, it makes sense. There's one thing that doesn't make sense, though. And I mentioned this several times. I am very much a pessimist. I think that 99% of the human population fucking sucks. Including me. So here's my problem. This is unrealistic. Because I am of the belief that if the world was gonna end, they would not go through this trouble to fix, to create a new world that they would never see. They would just, well, we're gonna die, so fuck it. This, I get it, it's a video game and you're taking down robots with bows and arrows and spears and shit. It's unrealistic. But like, this just took me completely out of it, because no one is that nice. No one does anything good unless they have ulterior motives, which means that none of this would have happened. But that's just me. And my thought process after 30, 40 years on this fucking planet. And, 3.5 beers in. Which probably does not help things. Like, they would have just sit down and like, you know what, we're fucked. The best we can do is create a world that we will never see. And then they just wouldn't have bothered. I'm just throwing it out there. This wouldn't happen. If I could just push the right fucking button, that'd be cool.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Well, no promises, mate. You're asking for a lot. With a lot of them, one of me, and I was not given the opportunity to start this shit. So not good, dude. Fucking Christ, they shoot me before I can actually see anything. I should probably just in case one of them has the brilliant idea of like coming close. This is bad game design. Of course you hide. Fuck. That went through his head again, didn't it? Fuck. Maybe I'm not far enough for that bow to be effective. I have a sneaky suspicion this part is going to be a lot longer than anything else, because like, I was expecting shit to happen, but I was not prepared for what is basically a lore dump of the century, and I don't want to interrupt what I'm doing here. No matter how much I need to pee. And more do I need to pee.
Now, those lame FBI black
Oh, Jesus.
Mockingbird back in the day,
Power's down.
I enjoyed schooling
Is there
them.
another route?
But maybe I went in too hard on this poor
Just
counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one.
Another one of these.
Not your day, was it, little sweet
I
pea?
need to find the right configuration.
Saw her quota slipping away.
Great.
Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment,
Yours is
Mr.
still a
Tate.
jury nearby.
You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Alright, so... that looks important. But no paint, so I'm not getting up there. Fuck. Oh. Gotcha. I'm just guessing here.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Huh. I was wondering if this would... How this is neat. This neat. Fuck off. I need more of those fucking things. This gives a fetch quest. I'm up here. Nice.
Found one. Looks intact.
So is that all I need then?